Hi lovelies, welcome back to another video. I'm so happy that you are returning, or if you are new here then welcome. My name's Naomi and I'm so happy to meet you. Just before we get into the video, I have just got some shout outs to announce. These shout outs are for people who have shared my channel on any of their social medias and they have tagged me in it, and they are Millie Leanne, Libby Sanderson, Curly Steph and Sophie McDonald. Thank you so much for sharing my channel with your friends and family. I really appreciate it. And if you would like a shout out in the next video, then all you've got to do is share my channel and tag me in your post. Don't forget that the giveaway winner is going to be announced in this video, and if you are new to my channel, then basically in the whole month of February I'm doing a giveaway on every single video. To enter, all you've got to do is be subscribed to my channel, like the video and comment down below with the hashtag giveaway and your favourite part of the video, and you will be entered in the giveaway. So, bit different today, as you can probably tell by the title. We are going to be transforming myself into how I used to do my makeup when I was a teenager. So, little disclaimer, I was like a wannabe scene kid, which is basically like an emo, like gothy, yeah, you know, wasn't a great look for me, but I have still got some trusty photos and I will share them with you all now. So, I didn't used to wear a great deal of makeup, like for base. So, all I used to do was my foundation. So, let's just start with some foundation. Now, I used to just use cheap makeup, and so I'm just using the Primark one on its own. I'm not mixing it with the Estee Lauder like I usually do, because I wouldn't have done that when I was younger. I'd have just bought any foundation that was cheap, usually like the Dream Matte Mousse one, or like an Avon Special, or you know, something like that, that was relatively cheap. So I'm just gonna pop some foundation on and then we'll get into all the funky stuff. Right, foundation is on, and I never used to highlight or contour or any of that shabazz, so all I used to do then was just set it with some powder, again the cheapest one, so I'm just using my Primark one, and we're just going to put that all over my face. That's it. Bish bash bosh. I used to wear really bright blusher. So, even though I haven't bronzed up my cheeks or contoured or whatever in any way, shape or form, we're going to put some blush on, because this is what I used to do. And I used to think I looked champion. Obviously I never. But, yeah. So I used to just pack it on my brush. And then I used to like blend it up so it looked a bit like, I don't know what I was trying to achieve, but I used to like having like really pink cheeks. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I suppose I used to use my blusher as like bronzer really, which is really bad, but never mind. Now I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. Now, I used to just wear black eyeshadow, and I mean black. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm just taking the Perfect 10, because that's the only eyeshadow palette that I've got that's got a black in it. But I think I just used to get it from like the cheapest shop ever. Any black eyeshadow, or I'd use my mum's, one of the two. And I know that's really messy. I know. But then what I used to do was get like a big fluffy brush and just blend it a little bit. And if I'm honest, I liked it being messy. That was like the look that I used to go for. I was a right whopper, wasn't I? And then, I know you aren't going to believe this, then I used to put a little bit of highlighter, but it wasn't called highlighter then. Just the lightest eyeshadow that I had. I'd pop a bit of that on my little tear duct. So that's what I'm going to do. So the lightest shade that I've got in here is Minky. So that's what we're going to do. And I just used to use like my finger. So it was like this. And then I used to just blend it all out. And do you know something? I used to think that I looked like the bee's knees. And looking back now, I can see how shit it looks. But when you're 14, you think you're Rockefeller, don't you? My eyebrows have got no shape to them at all. I've literally just popped a bit of colour on them. So I'm going to do some mascara and then we're going to move on to this hair. Because the way that I used to do my hair is eventful. I'll just say that. So quick little layer of mascara. And that was it. That was all I'd do with my face, because the real treasure was what I used to do with my hair. So, because it used to take me a while to do my hair, I didn't really have time to do a lot of makeup, hence the basic bitch makeup. So, foundation, blusher, keep blushing until, you know, you show your boys your tits, bit of eyebrows, shitloads of black eyeshadow, and a bit of mascara, and that was me done for makeup wise. I never used to wear lippy, because when you see how I used to do my hair, you'll understand. Let me brush my hair a little bit. To be fair, I used to have like black hair, I think I had, or like a really dark brown, but I've been every colour, so never mind. And then I just used to straighten it. It's pretty, well, it's pretty straightish at the moment. It's just I've got like a gink in it where I've had my bobble and stuff. So like once that's like semi-straight-ish, now we're going to move on to back combing. That's probably why my hair's in such like shit condition, because I used to back comb the hell out of it. So, my parting, are you ready? Used to start about there, right? I'm not joking. I used to, oh, this isn't even going to work. Yeah, that's how my pattern used to look, but back comb. So now we've got a bit of this style, I'm just gonna straighten like it into the style. And this is what I used to do every day. I used to go into town on a Saturday and Sunday with my friends, and there was like a little green, like we used to call it, and the lads would be on like the skateboards and all of that funky stuff. Yeah. Go to town with a fiver for a McDonald's and your bus fare home. Never used to go shopping. Might as well do the question of the day, mightn't I, while I'm just straightening my hair. So, the question of the day is from x.m.x, and she asked, if you had to suddenly leave the house and could only take one thing, what would it be? And it'd have to be the dog, because Matt can sort himself out, I'd hope. Like, he's a grown man. You know, he can get himself out. But the dog's dippy as shit, so I'd probably save her. But if you're meaning like materialistic type of things, I'd probably say my phone, and then at least I can still do YouTube videos, can't I? If all else goes to shit, I can still do YouTube videos. And if I take my phone, then that way, like, I can ring people and let them know that I'm alright and stuff. Once this was straightened to hell, I would then begin back combing. So I'm going to start with this side, and I had no system. I just used to grab big chunks and I just used to back comb the shit out of it. And you know what? I used to think I looked bloody brilliant. It's only when you look back at photos that you realise, actually, you looked ridiculous. And then once that side was a bit back combed, I'd hairspray it. And I'm going to regret that, trying to brush it out later, aren't I? We'd move on to this side. Now, obviously, because I've got like a big fringe, what I did was I separated it and I concentrated on back combing this bit for the moment. Right, then I'd take my fringe bit and I'd back comb that like on its own. So, and I'd back comb it so that it felt like one piece of hair. I know. So that if the wind got hold of it, I wouldn't end up with like half my fringe down here somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I keep catching a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my god. So, yeah, I'd just keep back combing and then like smoothing it over and trying to pretend like this was my natural volume on my hair, when obviously it wasn't. And then I'd constantly like push it round, like, don't know how to explain it. Like, that's how I'd want my fringe, like covering one side of my face. Oh god. So sometimes I'd clip it there as well. Like, what a twat. And then because this bit is like separated from here, I'd blend them both together. So I'd get me sections from both of them and I'd back comb them both together. And then push it up and hairspray. I used to go through about one of them big bottles every week and a half, 2 weeks. It was a nightmare. But yeah. So, this is how I used to dress. This is how I used to do my hair. This is how I used to do my makeup. And do you know what? I used to think that I look champion, and it's only now looking back that you realise actually you look a bit like a knobhead. So yeah, I'd also have like big black earrings in, like loads of wristbands on, but I don't have them now, and if I'm honest, I'm not going out and buying them because they're a waste of money. But yeah, the winner of the giveaway is Steph Miller. Congratulations, lovely. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for you, not, you know, emo Naomi. But yeah, if you could get in touch with me, that would be absolutely brilliant, and I will get them packages sent out to you. If you have liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra!